Hello class, welcome to lesson 13. Can you believe that we only have 2 weeks left of the semester? This video is going to mainly talk about our application activity, which is finalizing our persuasive essay that we've been working on since lesson 10. And so this is the application activity. It's worth 200 points. And it summarizes the list of questions that you can choose from. And then it also gives you a rubric. And remember, a rubric shows you what you're going to be graded on. And I have taken this rubric and created a template for you. Let me show you that template right now. So this template goes paragraph by paragraph and tells you everything that you need to include. I have already given you feedback on your thesis statement, I think from lesson 11 about your thesis. Please go back and review that. Many of you include things like I believe or I think. I highly recommend not using I in your thesis, because that makes it look like a belief rather than a true statement. Just think about when you give your testimony, I believe, da da da. So when you are writing a persuasive essay, the point is to make the person believe. And we do that by not including the word I. So what I've done is you have a student sample paper that includes all parts of the paper. And I have actually taken this sample paper and I have shown you how it fits in with the template I have created. So I would highly recommend comparing the original sample to this template that I've created. And I want to show you, look at this thesis, how they've, in lesson, I believe it was 11, I showed you how to create a thesis with a counter argument. That is done right here in this thesis. Although talent can be a large contributing factor to what skills a person chooses to pursue, that's the beginning of it. Acknowledges the counter argument. It shows the true belief right here. Hard work is more important when it comes to finding success. So I would highly recommend organizing your thesis just like this. If you have questions on how to do that, go back to lesson 11 and watch the video I created on that. Paragraph 2, it supports the thesis, how hard work is more important when finding success. And it uses a personal example here to explain that. The main thing I want to cover in this video is the counter argument. The counter argument shows support for the opposite side. So right here is what the sample says, or the sample from the student. It's true that there are things in life that are not as naturally good at. Sorry, let me read that again. It is true that there are things in life that we are not as naturally good at, whether it be singing or mathematics, but in the things we are naturally good at, we would not find success without hard work. Okay? And then they have all of this that refutes or talks about how that thought is incorrect. When I was 8 years old, my mom had begun piano lessons. When I started excelling through the lessons faster than average, my mom and my teacher both recognized the talent in me, but I still felt that the work of practicing was difficult and not very fun. I often wanted to quit. By the time I was 16, I was very skilled at piano, but if I had quit instead of working hard when I was faced When I faced challenges in practicing, I would not have succeeded in developing my talent. And then they have support. As President Uchtdorf said in October 2009 General Conference, if we simply keep at it, steady and consistent, things will certainly improve. The same can be said for a talent or skill. With steady and constant work, we will find success. So notice that this person really just acknowledged the counter argument. And the rest of the paragraph is spent talking about why that thought process is incorrect. And then they have their concluding sentence. Well, we or others might have a talent in any number of fields. Without work to improve upon that talent, no success can be found. And then look at this conclusion. This conclusion only has 2 sentences. They begin by saying clearly or truly. So you want to start with a word that shows that you're ready to end your essay. And then they kind of combine both of these. They signal that it's the end, but they also summarize the main points of the essay. So you can do all of this in one sentence. And then they end their essay, okay? So again, I would strongly recommend going through the student sample that the course offers and this template I provided to show you how to do it. And I'm also including a blank template so you can incorporate all of the points that you have already hopefully done in the course. All right, please, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Collecting all of your thoughts can be time consuming, so I would recommend starting this as soon as possible. Have a wonderful week. Bye.